Nation, McFarland Girls Volleyball is on the air tonight. My name is Bill the Big K Cather, and I'm going to do my best tonight to make this telecast as informative and entertaining as possible. I'll be joined in a few minutes by Mr. John, the golden voice of McFarland Athletics Wells, who will do the play-by-play of tonight's match. You are looking live inside McFarland High School Gymnasium. Family Festival weekend on Thursday, September 15th, 2016 for tonight's volleyball match between the Crimson Tide of Edgerton and your McFarland Lady Spartans. Edgerton comes into tonight's match tied with McFarland for first place in the Rock Valley North with a 2-0 early season record. The Lady Tide is currently 19-3 overall and ranked number 4 in Division II in the state of Wisconsin, according to Max Preps. They have won 12 straight, and they are coached by Mr. Mike Schmidt. They are led by 5'5" senior libero Maggie Lawrence, 265 digs. 5'7" junior Ashley Oren, outside hitter and defensive specialist, 210 kills and 214 digs. A 5'8" senior setter Kathleen Riley, 433 assists, and a 5'10" senior outside hitter and defensive specialist Kellen Schmidt, 173 kills and 222 digs. For your McFarland Lady Spartans, they are currently 11-5, ranked 13th in Division II according to Max Preps in the Wisconsin polls. They are coached by Miss Trish Fortune, who just last week coached her 300th victory. So kudos to her, and if you see her, congratulate her in person or send her even a congratulatory email or card. Thanks again, Trish, for all your time and efforts, as well as a shout out to assistant coach Marty Qualheim, who does just a yeoman's job in helping out with this program and their success. So thanks to you, Marty. The Spartans are led by 6'2" senior middle blocker and setter Emma Eckel, 107 kills, 26 blocks, 126 assists, and 22 aces. She does it all. A 6'1" junior outside hitter Katie KT Rounds, 112 kills and 28 blocks. A 5'5" libero junior Sophie Soph Quell, 177 digs. A 5'8" senior setter Kara Moore, KMO, 199 assists on the year. A 5'10" senior middle blocker Marlee Dingle, MD the doctor, 34 blocks and the leader in the team so far in blocks. And a 5'11" outside hitter sophomore Izzy Grassel, 67 kills and 19 assists. Well, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. Tonight you're going to get a unique view as seen through the eyes of yours truly, Bill the Big K Cather, who knows very little about volleyball. But hopefully I'm going to raise some good questions and awareness about volleyball tonight, and I'll be doing my best here to make this an interesting telecast, since this is our first live volleyball telecast. So sit back and enjoy with us the efforts of your McFarland girls, and let's see who's going to win tonight's match and move into first place in the Rock Valley North Conference. Thanks again to McFarland Cable for this telecast. And as a reminder to you, these games can either be viewed live on Cable 982, like some of you are doing right now, or you can go to YouTube McFarland Cable, where they're being live streamed right now, or at a later date, you can view these again if you go to YouTube McFarland Cable. So before we even get started here, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our Spartan sponsors tonight. Edward Jones, Joe Muting Agency, Gingerbread House Preschool, Nelson's Bus Service, Medicine Shop, SG Insurance, Kemper Preferred, Steve Garville Agency, Century 21, Jeff Schrammel, McFarland State Bank, Baker Tilly, Farmers Insurance, Mike Chandler Agency, Angelo's McFarland, State Farm Insurance, Jim Hartman Agency, Dan Chin Homes, Sparkle Auto Body, Spurley Farm, Spartan Pizza, Ken's Automotive, Madison Futsal, Maple Tree Restaurant, Huntington Learning Center, Culvers of McFarland, Washa Construction, Credo Product Development, Maine Moon, Scott White Chiropractic, 608 Threads, Matt Splinter Memorial Foundation, Spartan Bowl, Wisconsin Betting, Dan Frank, Quick Trip of McFarland, Green Lantern, Monda's Family Hair Care, McFarland True Value, 5100 Restaurant, Shelton Signs, Rural Masonry, and Stark Realty, Jeff Minter. So, we're getting ready here for our national anthem and the starting lineups. I'm going to turn it over here for some opening words. Nope, he's given me that we're going to our national anthem. So at this time, I would urge you all to please rise at home, remove your headgear, put your hand over your heart, and please pay tribute to the United States of America. And I'm going to editorialize. No Colin Kaepernick's out there, please. Pay tribute to the United States of America. We'll be back in a minute with the starting lineups and the golden voice of McFarland Athletics, John Wells.
Welcome to tonight's Rock Valley North volleyball match between the Edgerton Crimson Tide and your McFarland Spartans. At this time, please stand for the playing of the national anthem.
All right.
John Wells and Bill Cather here tonight. It's Thursday, September 15th, 2016. We always like to give the date in case this is still on in 10 years. Tonight, high school volleyball, Rock Valley Conference North action. This should be a great match, Edgerton and the Spartans. Again, we're going to do our best to call it. We are looking at the court opposite of the camera.
Yep.
And we do have some obstructions. We're over here. You can actually see us, so we better be nice. We're going to be in every shot here. We're behind where you see Spartans there on the scores table. We're located behind that.
A lot of obstacles here tonight, John, but we're going to do our best here.
Oh, yeah. This will be
Maggie Lawrence starting off. 13 aces, 265 digs on the year. Ashlyn Oren, a 5'7" junior, 210 kills, 16 assists, 214 digs. Bethany Oren, a junior, 5'11", 26 aces, 26 blocks. Who is that, John? Number 12. Kellen Schmidt, excellent all-around athlete, 173 kills, 39 aces, 22 digs. Number 20, Olivia Bretsky, their leading blocker, 15 blocks.
And if you follow Edgerton at all,
that was number
if you
one.
follow Edgerton at all, those same names come up in basketball, softball, and track.
Absolutely. I forgot to mention Kathleen Riley. She's their setter. I'll give her stats in a minute. For McFarland, leading it off. Number 5, Izzy Grazel. Gabby Rundy, 5'8" junior, 12 aces on the year. Sophie Sofquel, number 8, the libero. Number 9, Kara KMO Moore, our setter, 5'8" senior. Number 13, Lindsay Medenblick, 6' senior. And we've got Emma Eckel, 6'2" senior. And
hey, let's play.
that is your starting lineup.
So again, we'll do our best here.
I'm sorry, John. I got a quick throw in here to also Ashley East, AE, 5'11" sophomore, number 11. I'm sorry they came out pretty quick there. So excuse us. We're gonna do the
Well, it's best
we can.
3 out of 5.
Yep. And again, both teams 2-0, John.
Yeah, definitely.
Early, this first battle for first place early on here in the season. Edgerton ranked number 4 in the state, and your McFarland Spartans number 13 right now, according to Max Preps.
Kellen Schmidt will start out on the serve for the Crimson Tide.
39 aces on the year so far for her. Boy, I hope you people are impressed with those early stats we're giving you, because I don't know how long they'll continue. We'll do the best we can.
So again, Moore, the setter for the Spartans. And first point goes to McFarland.
Kill for
Not a particularly strong
nope.
hit by Emma Eckel, but took
First
enough
kill.
off it to
Yep.
cause the error. So Spartans up
First kill on the night for Emma.
1-0. They gave them a 3-pointer on the scoreboard, but it's
Yeah.
1.
We said our scoreboard's been having some difficulties here. And I'm going to see what happened there on the serve, I believe.
Yeah, they delayed it because they wanted
Delayed
to
it,
make sure score. So
Izzy Grassel on the serve. No credit for it. Going to go over again. 1-0 Spartans. Also, deep serve.
had an opportunity to play it off the net. Tied at 1.
Well placed dump by Maggie Lawrence.
A game of momentum.
Yep.
So Lawrence will serve for the Crimson Tide.
13 aces on the year for her so far, John.
Took a little bit off that one. Oh, nice block at the net.
Block. Boy,
Big hit by Ashlyn Oren, but a block at the net.
that was Medenblick and Eckel double teaming up on that one. 12 blocks on the year for Lindsay Medenblick and Emma Eckel, 26 blocks on the year. That was beautiful up at the net.
Deep serve. Oh, took a little bit off it again. East.
Coming from the left side, Ashley.
Nice save by the Crimson Tide. Free ball. Was set. Oren. Down it goes. Bethany Oren.
Yep.
Tied at 2.
Bethany Oren.
Good size out there, though, with Eckel and Rounds and East and Maidenblick are both in that, all 4 in that 5'11" or taller range.
Right.
Oh, big hit by Rounds. Going to go long out of bounds. No.
Going to see if it was tip. Yep. We had a little tip at the top.
No replay here tonight, Bill.
Nope. I don't think
You
they'll be
watched
coming
the
over to our
Olympics, you
monitor.
saw
Yep.
that quite a bit, but
Do you like my little wording there? A tip at the top. So a point to the Spartans on the
should be
kill.
3-2 on the board. Emma Eckel serving.
I got it right.
Again, Lawrence, Oren, Kellen Schmidt. Eckel will set it.
Ooh,
blocked
nice
at the net.
rejection.
Try it again. Block,
Ooh.
tip, point McFarland.
Big smash by MD the doctor, Marley Dingle. He's got 43 kills on the year, so make it 44 for the doctor.
4-2 Spartans. Eckel on the serve. Nice serve by Eckel.
Emma Eckel. Not an ace because it was touched on the return. It needs to hit the floor cleanly
That
to be
I
an
don't
ace.
know. It's
Yep. Oh, I'm just loaded with these other little stats, John.
5-2.
Only because I looked them up this afternoon.
Eckel again. Dingle. Going to go wide, so point Edgerton.
Yep.
5-3.
Important to get off to a good start here against the 4th-ranked team in the state, I believe. Ooh, tough serve.
Nice.
And that is an ace for Ashley Oren. That would be her 17th ace on
And
the
the
year.
Oren girls just juniors.
Oh, I tell you, yes, they are.
Varsity
Great
in-
athletes. That's a Edgerton name, Oren.
They'll be varsity in 3 sports.
Yep.
4 years.
Yes, they will.
Again over to Dingle. Long out.
And
Point
deep
Edgerton.
ball. Yep.
Tied at 5. Ashlyn Oren, the junior, on the serve. Jump serve. Oh,
tough
nice serve.
again. Number 6, Morgan Ricker, going down trying to dig that ball, but
Did all
couldn't
she
get
could.
it up.
Crimson Tide, 6-5. Into the net. Service error. We're tied at 6. Substitution, 7, Gabby Rundy in for Katie Rounds. Izzy Grossel back in for Morgan Richter. Yeah, this is fun.
Serving, Gabby, A to Z, Rundy. That's what I call her in basketball. She can do everything. Oh, nice. Oh, great teamwork.
Nice.
Wow.
Ashley East finishes it off, but
little short set. East looked like she was going to just pound it over. Instead, dumped it to a teammate and the tip over the net. Boy, now there's great analysis for you. Deep corner.
Out. 8-6.
Yep.
We're not going to do real well seeing that far corner because we're looking through. We're looking through bench and.
Yep. Even on our monitor, sometimes a little difficult to see. And again, like you said, John, it's on the opposite side of the floor than we are.
Oh, big hit.
Boom. Pounded by number 12, Kellen Schmidt. Now there's another great all-around athlete. Kellen Schmidt, outside hitter and defensive special, 5'10" senior. You've seen her in basketball.
She's
John.
played all 4 years in 4 sports.
Yep.
So now this is Bethany Oren.
26 aces on the year for her. Second leading server on the team as far as aces go for the Lady Crimson Tide.
8-7.
She prefers not to do the jump serve like her sister.
Oh,
Sophie Quell set it up.
Communication problem.
Yep. And you'll see in a lot of the comments, I had the girls fill out questionnaires. A lot of them talked about what good advice they give to younger players, and they said you need to talk a lot and talk out loud. It's true of all sports, John.
So we're tied at 8.
Yep. Teams need to communicate.
Oh, look at that. Knott takes a little bit off it.
Oh, nice set from Rundy from the middle back.
Nice.
Over and Dingle.
Touch puts the Spartans back on top,
the kill.
9-8.
Yep. A lot of times here, some of you looking at home might say, hey, we're both talking at the same time. They're talking about won't know what. Well, we're doing our best. So through the eyes of
Long. Little back set there.
Yep. Knocked long by Kathleen Riley. Kathleen Riley, number 9.
Well, hold
433 assists.
That's going to be a point for Edgerton.
Oh, it was.
Might have been a touch on.
Yep.
On our side, must have been.
Yep. A tip on the top. Nice save by Rundy.
Oh,
nice dump by Emma.
Nice, Emma Eckel.
That is smart volleyball.
Those are the plays I like.
Yep. Eyes in the back of her head. She could not only keep one eye on the ball, but see what the opponents were doing, picked out the little space, and dumperoo for a point.
10-9 our score.
Well,
Long, out, service error.
Yep.
I believe that's the first service error on the Spartans, one for each team.
Yep. Camo, Caramore.
We're tied at 10, and Bill, I got a feeling it's going to go like this all night.
Yeah.
Man,
I think this could be a long night, John. We could be here. This could be a 5-setter tonight when you got two teams that are at this level.
Crimson Tide with the point. They go up 11-10.
In the first set.
That's right.
I'm going to at least try and use the proper terminology here for you. Floater.
Ooh.
And they float one back.
Just a little bit outside.
Maybe they're going to have to allow for the fans in the ceiling up there, John. We got all the fans on there to kind of keep it cool inside here, so everybody stays well hydrated tonight and cool. So
it's 11-11.
Make a wish. 4 ones.
Riley sets. Katie Rounds saves, but it's going to be point for Edgerton.
Yep, Ashley Orn on the kill there.
12-11 Edgerton. Crimson Tide serving. Maggie Lawrence.
Oof. Bullet serve. We would say wide right.
But not by much.
Nope. And we're knotted at 12.
Gotta love it.
Yep.
Lindsay Maidenblick serving. Ooh, block
Nice
at the net.
block.
Kathleen Riley on the hit, but good block by the Spartans.
I think that was Katie Rounds.
Katie Rounds.
Yep.
Spartans
Pushed
go
it
up
back.
1.
Katie Rounds, 26 blocks on the year. That was her 27th. Nice job by KT.
Oren's going to get it over. Richter on the set.
Yeah, a little tight to the net.
Block
Oh,
at the
nice
net
block,
again.
and
Who's
somebody's
in the net?
in the net. Point McFarland.
Edgerton in the net.
Yep.
Now 14-2 or 14-12, 2-point advantage. Blick on the serve. Oren, floater, going to be out of bounds. Spartans go up 3. Again, it's that momentum. You get a roll, and coaches will use that timeout to kind of break that momentum. Spartans get another point here. You might see Edgerton do that. From the back row. Set. Oh, big hit by Rounds.
Big hit by KT. Here goes Echo.
Echo.
Warren. Oh, great move by Rounds over on the side.
And here
Not
comes
fooled.
the Edgerton timeout, like we
Yep.
said. Don't know much about volleyball, but I understand coaching and momentum. So 16-12 here in the first set. Spartans up by 4. Timeout by the Crimson Tide.
John, let me just quick read down. I said for some of these kids, they filled out sheets too. Let me start with Katie Rounds. I'm just going to select certain kids. One word that describes you as a volleyball player was happy, because playing volleyball makes me so happy. Why do you enjoy it? Because the people that I play with are a lot of fun. Favorite food, puppy chow. Favorite TV show, One Tree Hill. Favorite movie, The Notebook. Person she'd like to meet most and why, Taylor Swift, because she used to be upset with her when she was younger. Advice to younger ball players, have fun. I think that's so important today, John, to have fun with these stuff. She'd like to say hi to her brother Benjamin, who's on a basketball scholarship. Emma Eckel, biggest volleyball moment was when she blocked UW-Madison commit Emmy Dodge of East Troy. Favorite food, chicken Alfredo. Ian's Pizza, That 70s Show, and Forrest Gump is her favorite movie. Pat Summit's her hero because she not only knows what it takes to be great, she also paved the road for women's sports, specifically basketball, and she'd like to be like her. So I'll be featuring some more player comments as we go along here tonight, John.
And Edgerton Oren answers back, so a momentum breaker.
Yep.
16-13.
Have to say a good timeout then by Coach Schmidt, huh? When you
That's what it's all about.
when you break it.
Kathleen Riley will serve for the Crimson Tide.
Oh, nice dig that time.
Echo.
Nice dig by Morgan Richter.
Oren. And
We
that,
can't see it.
Here's
Yes,
a
that
point
was
for the
in.
Tide.
Had to be on the back line.
I believe it might have been touched on this side, too.
I think so. I'll go with you, John. I found, do not doubt Mr. Wells.
16-14. I was just watching the official.
Oh, that's going to be a tough ball. Both squads up.
Out of bounds. 16-15.
Little run, 3-point run here for the Lady Crimson Tide, John. Number 9, Kathleen Riley on the serve.
Boom.
Oh, nice dig. Nice set
Rounds
by Quell
again.
to Rounds. Oh, and they're still going.
And that's going to be a point for the Spartans. Credit Edgerton, though.
As the official catches the ball.
We didn't see them coming. Well, we didn't see it at all, really,
No,
from where
we
we're at.
can't
But
see it. We were almost totally
that
blocked
ball didn't
on
hit
that.
the ground.
Nope. Why? What a point.
17-15.
There'll be no quit in either side here tonight, John.
Echo
A lot on the line
serve.
here tonight. And nice block by Katie Rounds.
But out of bounds.
But out of bounds.
17-16.
And here comes Ashlyn Oren on the serve. And, boy, I'll tell you, she created problems last time with his jump serve. Boy, that's a bullet. Eckel.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not quite on that one, and it's tied.
Yep. Probably thought that Eckel was going to maybe dump that over herself that time. You want to get Oren off this service line, John. She's tough, and Coach Fortune with a TO.
Well, momentum breaker, hopefully. 17-17 in set number 1.
Yep, let me keep going here with Emma Eckel. Her advice to young players, just because you're tall doesn't mean you have to be a middle hitter. So, like I said, as you're playing around in that, try and experiment with a bunch of different positions in that. She'd like to say hi to Brooke Hall and to hers. Kara Moore, KMO. With her favorite food, oranges, favorite restaurant, noodles, The Walking Dead's her favorite TV show, and 27 Dresses her favorite movie. She'd most like to meet Dylan O'Brien because he's hot. Her advice to young ball players, get loud and play as hard as you can all the time. Remember I mentioned get loud and communicate all the time, how important that is. Who does she want me to say hi to on tonight's broadcast? Her parents, Jeff and Ann. Nice touch. Kara?
You know, they say who they'd like to meet. I don't even know who those people are. Do you know who Dylan O'Brien is?
John, even though you don't, you pretend that you do, so they don't say, "Oh, you old people, you don't know what
I'm old.
Talking about." So
I'm
old. Proud of it, John.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I said, happy to be seen rather than viewed, John.
That's right. So Sophie Quell will send it over. Nice block.
Well, play goes on. That far corner, we're having a hard time seeing over there, John.
We do know this. It's a point for the Spartans. So again, we've seen 2 timeouts, and each team coming back out of that timeout and getting the next point.
Yep. That's what you hope for, I guess.
So Gabby Rundy will be serving now for the Spartans. 18-17.
Gabby Rundy. Her word for playing volleyball is to be flexible. In other words, she said she'll play any position,
nice
do
block.
anything. Whatever it takes to help the team. And a nice block by the Lady Crimson Tide. 18 all, John.
It is going to be one of those nights.
Yep.
This is now Bethany Oren.
She does not use the jump serve, but still hits a bullet.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Isn't this great to hear us groaning?
Fingertips. 19-18.
The tip point. The tipping point. I like that.
I tell you what, for our debut in volleyball, this is a pretty good game to be doing.
Oh, this is wonderful. Yep. 2 ranked teams in the state of Wisconsin.
Oren's shot is long, 20-18.
Yep.
Sophie Quell serving.
Yep. Nice serve.
Oh,
nice dig by Sophie.
Mainblick. Get a block here. They do. And tipped out of bounds.
And tipped out wide. Again, we had to just look at our monitor because right in front of the scorer's table.
21-18. Timeout Edgerton.
4 points away from getting there. Let me, during this timeout, quick say, McFarland Cable 982 is a function of the village of McFarland producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest, indicating viewers like you at home as well as fans here desire this type of programming. Cable 982 is not funded through tax dollars, so please let your village officials know by way of an email, a phone call, etc., how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. The positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized in all forms of media, State Journal, a Thistle, as well as Cable 9 TV 982 and our website at YouTube McFarland Cable. So once again, thanks for your support. We got Ryan Denzer on the board tonight. We got Patrick Moore on camera up at half court making all our graphics and making this a little more helpful for us.
It's a two-man team tonight.
Yep. Thanks a lot, guys. We're going to be mentioning you several times tonight. We can't do it without you guys.
Out of the timeout, Spartans lead 21-18. Sophie Quell on the serve. Keep that momentum rolling. Good serve. Oh, look at this. Oh. Tip. Oh, and a point for the Tide.
Off the hands of Marlee Dingle and falling into empty space. 21-19. Very competitive, John.
Lacey Knott on the serve for Edgerton. Mainblick. Oren. Oh, big time.
Boom.
Big time. Kaboom.
Kaboom.
21-20.
Coming in tonight, she had 210 kills, and she's added some tonight.
That was
can't
worth
be doing
2 or
everything,
3.
So, yeah. Boy, and she's got that nice big jump serve, too. So,
Knott
and only
will
a junior.
serve.
Good dig, Quell. Good deep ball
Oh.
by Medblick.
Communication.
Maggie Lawrence on a slip or something back there. Her and number 20, Olivia Bratsky. Yep, a little communication problem. Much to the advantage of the Spartans and much to the chagrin of Coach Schmidt.
Kara Moore in for the Spartans, 22-20.
Camo, 199 assists, leading assist person on the Spartans this year. Nice set.
Again.
Oh, Lauren.
Oh, that was Schmidt.
Oh, was it Schmidt?
Set was a little off target there. So 23-20.
2 away from a big, big first game for the Spartans if they can get it.
The lefty.
Nice left-handed serve by Kara Moore.
Schmidt.
Oh.
That was third hit, too. I wonder
Yeah,
what's going on. It's 24. This is set point,
Here we
Bill.
come. Set point.
24-20.
And the people should all be standing and like they do at a baseball game, shouldn't they, John?
The lefty. Schmidt.
Schmidt. Nice save by Moore.
Maidenblick.
One. Comes the set to Eckel, the first set winner.
And there it is.
And Emma Eckel closes the deal on a 25-20 first set victory for the Spartans. And
Yeah, you got that set part right.
Yep,
like that.
I did get the set part right. So, hey, I think maybe we did okay for a first game, huh?
Hey, it's fun. It's fun.
You know, it's kind of fun when you kind of step out of your comfort zone like we are doing here. We'll make a little mention. We'll be on the air tomorrow night for the boys' football game here. Broadhead Judah coming into town. Family festival this weekend, John. So, you know, if you haven't seen all the confusion around the high school, I mean, it's going to be a madhouse around here for this entire weekend.
I was out setting up rides for the last 3 hours. So
hopefully the weather cooperates in that. Got a garage sale in my neighborhood if you're interested up in Countrywood. We'd like to see you up there. I got some real treasures that I'd like to get rid of up there. So we got a lot of things going on. Hey, we don't have the band here tonight, so let's do this, huh? How about doing a school song here, huh, John? I might as well do that. I do it on the football and basketball telecast, so here we go. Fight for our Spartans, valiant fight for our colors, brilliant fight, fight, McFarland high. Don't let them buy you, rah, 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 rah. Hail to our Spartans, valiant, hail to our colors, brilliant. Though odds be great or small, we're victors overall. Hey, go Spartans! I know, there seem to be. Okay, Coach Schmidt right in front of us here has huddled his girls. 4th ranked Crimson Tide in the state, John, down 1 set. Good start for our Lady Spartans here. Coach Fortune has to be very pleased. Like I said, quite an honor for her, John, a week or so ago to get her 300th overall coaching victory.
that's right.
She said I spoke with her about it. She's pretty happy with that. She started out in Grafton for a couple of years. And
Home of the Blackhawks.
After a couple of interesting first years of coaching, got here to McFarland, and in her years here now has crept over the 300 victory mark. So if you see her again, congratulate her in person, or like I said, even send her a little email or a congratulatory card, get one over to her. It's a neat accomplishment for people who put in that many hours and that working with kids these days.
How about Marty Qualheim, though?
Oh, Marty Qualheim.
Marty's spending the day at Timberley, and he drives back for the
she mentioned
the match, and then back to Timberley. I remember those days.
Oh, yes.
Being over there and Marty having to come back. So set number 2. Kara Moore will serve. The lefty.
The southpaw.
1-0 McFarland.
Nice save by Lawrence.
And they're not going to get that one over, so the Spartans start out with a point. Thinking some of these uncharacteristic mistakes. I know Edgerton always looks at McFarland as their biggest rivalry. So good roll here by Moore. Riley with the set. Schmidt. And that's going to go off Grossel's hand and for a point for Edgerton.
Yep.
1-1. Kellen Schmidt will serve.
Nice deep.
Eckel
right
worked that
corner.
back corner.
Yep.
Oren, long, and a point for the Spartans. Katie Rounds will be back in. Gabby Rundy out.
Boy, I'll tell you, we got some towers up front here with Eckel and Rounds and Dingle and Medenblick. Some height in that front line, John. A little hard to hit over if these girls get up there. Oh, another floater.
And a service air.
Grassel. Yeah, 60s. Yep. Those are points you hate to give up. Those are just freebies, aren't they, John? Don't like doing that.
2-2. Game match. Set 2. Sorry about that. Oh, nice. Riley, Oren. Touch.
Yeah, nice play.
Out of bounds. Point Edgerton.
Nice play. I wish I could give you the terminology as to what that play or that design was to set that
All I
up
know,
there,
it's a
but
point.
It's a point.
It's all that matters in the end. There is no expert
Nope.
commentary here tonight.
And you people, it's visual,
Oh.
so you can see it.
Down it goes for Eckel. Ties it at 3.
Who was that? That was Bethany Warren on the kill that time, I believe. Oh, but the block by Eckel. You're right, John. Just caught looking at my stat sheet.
Maidenblick's serve is long,
And the
so that
second
gives the
straight-
point and the serve back to Edgerton.
Second straight service error by the Spartans.
He's got to
Don't
keep
wanna be doing
concentrating.
that. Yep. Focus.
4-3 Crimson Tide.
Bethany.
Riley on the serve. Moore on the set. Blocked at the
Blocked.
net and a point. That time, Ashlyn Oren.
And Lacey not.
Excuse me, Bethany Oren.
Yep.
5-3 Edgerton.
Bethany Orton, 26 blocks on the year, so that added to her total. Oh,
Big hit by Eckel is long. And it's 6-3 Edgerton.
so I think volleyball is like any other sport. A little game of runs, John. Once you get that momentum, boy, you want to keep it going. And the other team, you can only let it go so far before you got to get a TO. Oh, that's a nice set. Oh, nice block by Eckel. Right back. Oh, was that
Back again.
beautiful?
Oh,
And what are they calling it?
4 hits for the Spartans.
Boy, Katie Rounds, what's great net play there and just didn't earn.
7-3 Edgerton, timeout McFarland.
Boy, was she tough on the net there. A couple of rejections. It must have been that last one where she got into the net. That would be my best guess, John. Let me go back to my little player sheets here. Gabby Rundy, list one word that describes you as a volleyball player. I already mentioned flexible in practice. I'll do whatever the team needs wherever I can fill in. Boy, what a great, it's the kind of person you want. Why do you enjoy volleyball? This team is amazing. All of us are great friends, and it's fun, addicting sport to play. I said a lot of these kids put on just what a great team this is. Favorite food, pasta. Short stacks, their favorite restaurant. TV show, Friends, New Girl Community. Favorite movie, The Pursuit of Happiness. Advice to young players, stick with it because it's a sport you can play for your entire life. How true is that with sand volleyball? She would like to say, give a shout out to her grandma tonight.
So
Okay, back to
Kathleen
action.
Riley on the serve. 7-3 Edgerton.
Yep. After the timeout, Coach Fortune hoping to stop this Crimson Tide momentum.
Oren.
Ashton Oren
8-3.
having a good night tonight.
So the Crimson Tide on a roll here. 5 straight points. Kathleen Riley on the serve.
Oh. KT, well placed. Good
Schmidt.
dig by Lawrence.
Boom.
Boom.
That'll stop the Tide.
Yep. Kaboom.
8-4.
8-4. John, I was blocked. Who got the kill there? Were you blocked also? Like I said, I'm getting blocked by the scorers table, the officials, the girls,
Yes.
and if it's on this
It's
side.
a tough angle.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
nice
nice
block,
block
Katie
by
Rounds.
Katie Rounds. Boom, exploding off the floor to stuff Oren.
Yeah, Bill, this would not be a seat that you would sell for
Pay a
full
lot of money,
price.
huh? Nope.
At least we don't have a beam in front of us,
Right.
but kind of close. Eckel on the serve.
Oren, deep ball.
Ooh, look at this. Riley's going to try to hit it the
All right,
back
yep.
and does a good job of
Rounds.
it. Rounds.
Whoa!
Oh,
And
big hit.
Lawrence can't pick it up. Katie Rounds coming into this ball game, or in this match, 112 kills, leading the team, and she's put a couple on the board here in the last couple minutes.
You get that ball up high and hard. That's a tough
Yep.
one.
And another mistake by Edgerton, and the Spartans coming back. They're on a 4-0 run right now. We're down 8-3, and now 8-7, John. Nice serve by Eckel. Bethany Oren, but the dig by Moore, or by Richter.
Ooh, right back. Put her down.
Whoa.
Now. And out of bounds. Tied, Bill.
Yep.
When that ball comes over on the first hit, you know, it's going to go right back at you.
Yep, nice job by the front row there. Marlee Dingle finally finished the deal out there. Good
Tied
job
at
for the
8.
doctor, MD.
Oren. Boom.
Oh.
I tell
I
you
believe
what.
that's Miss Oren again. Ashlyn Oren came in with 210 kills, and John, she's
That's
at a
big
few
time.
more than 210.
Wow.
Does she have a
9-8.
little Emmy Dodge in her, do you think? Huh?
She's an athlete.
Yes, she is. Eckel, nice set. Oh,
Nope. Outside the antenna, so that'll be a point for Edgerton.
yep.
10-8.
Great eyes, John. You could see that, and I couldn't. So.
Well, that one's only about 20 feet in front of us. So.
Nice, beautiful set by Eckel to Rounds and finish the deal.
10-9. Rundy and Grossel will come in for the Spartans.
Yep. Gabby Rundy on the serve. Gabby Rundy, 12 aces so far on the year for Gabby. Oof, Lawrence picked it up. That was pretty close to being deep. Down the right sideline. Whoa. Grossel got under the net, but then the doctor, MD, Marlee Dingle.
Off Oren's hand and straight down. Thought the McFarland player, though, went under the
That's
net
what I
across
thought,
the
too,
line,
Jen.
and that's what Mike Schmidt's questioning, but
Yep.
to no avail. Tied at 10.
Oh, that almost
Ashley East.
Ashley East off almost like a miss hit.
Took a little off it.
Yeah, 21 kills. That's her 22nd kill. Took
And
a
look at
little
this,
off it.
Bill. It's 11-10 McFarland.
Yep. Like a ping pong game, John. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, nice serve by Gabby. Well placed. Good dig by Quell.
Oh, right back at you.
Yep.
Kellen Schmidt, big hit.
And
Now they're going to say it's out of
I was going to
bounds,
say it is wide right.
of which we have no chance
Nope.
of seeing that
Went to
one.
the Spartans, 12-10.
Rundy on the serve.
Oh, nice serve again. Nice bullet.
Oh,
and a
another
setup,
first
and
time ball over.
the
East
push
all over that
down,
one.
Kaboom. And a timeout.
13-10. It was 8-3.
Yep.
So it's a 10-2 run for the Spartans here, and Edgerton will take a timeout.
Got
Down
a few
3.
Spartans on their feet over there. A few people came up
Nice
on
crowd
that one.
tonight.
Yep. Izzy Grossel. Okay, list one word that described herself as a volleyball player. Committed. She said, I always put forth 110%. Gotta love that. Why do you enjoy volleyball? A great way for me to have fun with my friends while doing something I love. Favorite food, watermelon. Restaurant, Jimmy John's. How I Met Your Mother's a TV show. Favorite movie, Up. Person she'd most like to meet, Misty May. Very successful beach volleyball player. Advice to young players, stay loud and have fun. Again, that communication thing. Who do you want me to say hi to? Her family and her dogs. Next up will be Lindsay Menblick. I'm going to try and get through all 12 players tonight if I can. So, I said we do this not for ourselves, John. We don't get paid a penny for this, huh?
And that one is out.
Sorry, fans. We both kind of missed that. I was doing some
13-11.
stats, and John kind of got.
Bethany Oren on the serve.
We never know what's going to happen.
Coming
here.
back.
Nope.
Good save by the
Yep.
Tide.
That's really where you got to communicate is when you get balls like that. Oh, that nice drill by the doctor again. I believe that was Marley Dingle. Yes, it was.
Marley's
and I got confirmation.
here to play tonight.
Confirmation from the student section that Marley Dingle.
14-11. Quell on the serve. Kellen
Boom.
Schmidt
Yep.
from sideline to sideline.
Yep, tough
point.
kill.
14-12.
Yep. Lacey Knott back on the service line. Jump serve. Tough serve. Nice dig by Rundy. And a little too far to the post. On the side.
Tough angle on that
Yep.
set. 14-13. Lead for the Spartans now is 1.
See that again. Jump serve. And John, a little note.
Service
If that ball hits the
error.
top of the net and goes over, is it still in play?
Yes.
Yes, it is. It's not like in tennis where they call it a net serve and you reserve it if it goes in the service court. Not here. You play on. It's the way a lot of aces are served up in the sport of volleyball.
15-13. Up to Riley. To Schmidt. Nice block at the net. That's going to be a point for the Spartans.
Yep. Boy, I'll tell you, with the height of the Spartans, you get Dingle, Menblick, Eckel, Rounds up there. Any ball that's up for grabs right on the net is going to be pretty tough for other teams to win with that height up there, John. Isn't that expert analysis? Huh? I'll stop patting myself on the back.
Oren.
Here.
I got to say that's in.
She got that in the deep right-hand backcourt.
Big point for the Crimson Tide. 16-14.
Yep. Stopped a little run by the Spartans.
Schmidt will serve for Edgerton. Up to Moore. Eckel. Maidenblick.
Lawrence, deep left. Oof. Warren, just Eckel. Oh, I thought that looked like it hit the floor, but I guess not.
17-14, rounds in, Rundy out.
You know what I like to see about this sport too, John? Look at the smiles on the faces of these girls on both sides, and that means everybody's having fun doing this too. That's real important. These are long seasons. Well, I shouldn't even say seasons because it's year-round now, John.
I tell you, Oren's got quite a vertical jump.
Yep. I haven't seen a lot of volleyball games over the years, but I did come and usually watch East Troy games in that, and she's got a touch of Emmy Dodge in her, who's now playing at Coach Sheffield at the University of Wisconsin. Boy, she gets up there.
17-15, Lawrence serving for Edgerton.
Oh,
Boom!
kaboom!
Textbook. That
Yep.
was textbook.
Boy, that
Eckel.
was beautiful. Yep.
East in, Quell out.
And Kara Moore, KMO, just really got excited. I said she came in with 199 assists. She's well over that already tonight, but beautiful set by KMO, Kara Moore. Oh, Lindsay Menblick.
That was an oops.
Yeah, just kind of stuck an arm out there and kind of.
She knew it right away.
Yep, she did.
18-16, serve goes back to Edgerton.
Kathleen Riley on the serve.
Oren.
Warren.
Touch goes out of bounds. Edgerton
Call her
18-17.
a go-to.
Boy, her hang time. Well, hold it now. There seems to be a
discussion here.
dispute.
Coach Schmidt going to the.
It should be Edgerton point.
Yep, I got a little, yep.
Yeah, it was tip.
Tip at the top again. That's what I'm going to call it, my own little terminology. Okay, on the serve, number 9, Kathleen Riley. Kathleen Riley, Oren. Oh, then well placed. You know, Oren, she's got the total game here also. She's confusing the Spartans at times. Sometimes going to hammer it, and other times the little tip.
Tied at 18.
Call it the tip kill.
Having some fun.
Yep.
Oh, a service error, a big service
error.
error.
Big service error, Kathleen Riley.
Dingle more out for the Spartans. 19-18, Emma Eckel will serve. Oh, communication error. Boy.
Yep. Boy, you got to talk, don't you, Jen?
Ouch.
Yep.
19-19, and you've got Oren serving now for the Crimson Tide.
Yep, here it comes. Boy, it's just tough. She hits that bullet sometime. That had a lot of top spin on it. You could see that thing just rolling over the top.
And a good timeout.
A good timeout.
You got to like the
Coach
position
Fortune
Edgerton's in right now, up 1 with Oren serving.
For sure. Let me get to Lindsay Medenblick. Lynn's nickname. One word that describes her as a volleyball player. She said dedicated. Why do you enjoy volleyball? An amazing team atmosphere that you can't get from any other sport. Well, no, there are others that they have team atmosphere, but everybody keeps emphasizing what a neat team that they are and how close together. Favorite food, any kind of pasta and bread. Favorite restaurant, Biaggi's. Favorite TV show, New Girl. Favorite movie, Up. She likes Julie Andrews because she was a goddess among us. She said, advice to young players, don't forget to laugh at yourself every once in a while. How important is that? Yes, it is. Keep real. And she would also like to say hi to her grandma tonight. Sophie Quell will be up next. Soph, one word to describe her as a player, not surprisingly so, competitive.
2019, yep. Edgerton with Oren serving.
Oh. Boy, that was close right here.
Hit the antenna, or was on this side of the antenna.
Yeah, that's maybe what happened. Okay.
21-19, now Edgerton
Still
up 2.
Oren serving. Nice dig by Richter. Oh,
that's going to go long, and 22-19.
Yep.
Crimson Tide by 3.
Like you called it, John, tough spot to be in when you got Ashen Oren back there serving at this point in the game. It's tough.
Ooh, a service error.
That's a break.
You jinxed her, Bill. You jinxed her. 22-20, Gabby Rundy will serve.
Yep. Gabby had a nice little last time she served. I think she put 3 points on the board. So let's see what Gabby does this time. Oh, bullet. Right down the net. Left sideline. My goodness. And that was a great dig by Oren to bring that back.
Kellen Schmidt took a little bit off that one.
Nice job by
Didn't
Eckel.
fool anybody.
Big point here. Eckel. Setting Grasso. Schmidt. Riley.
Oh,
wow,
nice save.
Point. Oh, Grasso.
Grasso
Oh, my goodness. And Bethany Oren on the block. Came in with 26 blocks on it. Boy, was that a big block at a crucial time in the game because it felt like maybe the Spartans were starting to sneak back in, John. 23-20. Bethany Oren on the serve. Oh, and off is Grasso. Game point, John. Set point.
Set point.
Set point.
Point here for Edgerton. We'll tie this up at 1 apiece.
Yep. Oren. Nice dig by Quell. Set by Riley. Oh, that beautiful block.
Is that Marley Dingle?
East and Dingle. Both of them were right there.
on the right net side, right front for the rejection, 24-21. Sophie Quell in her thing said, boy, she's competitive. She said she hates to lose.
Oh, service error.
Service error, and we are tied at 1 set apiece, John, which comes as no surprise with these two teams both coming in 2-0 and sitting atop the conference. Let me quick finish with Sophie Quell. She's competitive. She says she hates to lose. She loves the challenge of volleyball. Her favorite food is pasta, Red Lobster's restaurant, Bob's Burgers, favorite TV show, Sandlot, her favorite movie. Advice to young players, talk a lot and enjoy the game. We've seen mistakes made tonight, John, with communication errors and balls dropping on the floor. She's another one. Would like to say hi to her grandmother. MD, the doctor, Marley Dingle. Why does she enjoy volleyball? I love the excitement and being involved in this sport. I love how supportive teammates are of each other and the team vibe. And I mentioned that, how often they're smiling, patting each other on the back and having a good time. Favorite food, noodles. Favorite restaurant, noodles. Favorite TV show, The Fosters. Favorite movie, Frozen. Advice to young players, enjoy the game as always. And remember that height isn't everything. Try different positions. She'd like to give a shout out to her brother Simon. Morgan Richter lists one word that describes her. She says positive. Volleyball challenges me mentally, and I've learned to be positive throughout it. What does she enjoy about it? Because her teammates keep it fun and very competitive. Favorite food, tater tots, restaurant noodles, that 70s show, TV show. Favorite movie, Scooby-Doo. Okay, and she'd like to say, give a shout out to Sophie Quell, she's standing next to, because she says she's her biggest fan. Ashley East, AE, Smashly, and volleyball her nickname. She said one word describes her, adaptable. I'm willing to play any position just so I can play because I love the teamwork and the thrill of the game. Favorite food, strawberries. Favorite restaurant, Strawberry Cheesecake Factory. Criminal Minds TV show, favorite movie, LOL. Favorite person she'd like to meet, Beyonce. Said she inspires women. Advice to younger players to stay with the sport you love and always be positive and have an open mind. Rachel Miller, Rach. Okay, for her, she said she would really enjoys playing any position that she can. Favorite restaurant, Cheesecake Factory. Favorite TV show, Friends. Favorite movie, The Duff. She says keep on practicing because there's always room for improvement. What a great advice to young players. And she would like me to say hi to Mr. Christopher McGrath. And last, Shannon Cinderman. Shan Dog. Why do you enjoy volleyball? Because the team's basically like a second family to her. How supportive. That's pretty neat. Favorite food, pasta. Favorite restaurant, noodles. Favorite TV show, Psych. Favorite movie, Speed. She advice young players, stick with it and keep up the positive attitude. And who does she want me to say hi to? Her mom and dad, Yvonne and Robert. So that is your Spartan 12. Some information that they kind of gave me. So I hope that make this telecast a little more personal. I like to do that on football or basketball telecasts, especially as much personal stuff as we can get out there to you about these kids. A special memory for them, as well as I urge any of you to please spread how this telecast can be seen. If you can't see it live tonight, you can always go to YouTube, McFarland Cable, so anybody anywhere can see this broadcast. My son is watching now in Colombia, South America. Brett watching this telecast as he's been charged with. He's an athletic director down there as well as a coach. He found out he's coaching boys volleyball down there, so he's watching this with a little interest. So good friend Joy D'Amato is helping out here also. So all right, shout out everybody, and here we go. Set number 3, 1 apiece in a battle for first place in the Rock Valley North, John.
And a good start for the Spartan Zoo.
Yep.
Get the first point. Izzy Grossel will serve. Get that momentum back. Tied up at 1 apiece. Boom. Block and a point for Edgerton. Tied at 1. Lawrence to serve for the Crimson Tide.
Boy, I'll tell you, those towers in the front, the height of McFarland, can give some teams a real struggle.
But it doesn't seem to intimidate Edgerton.
Edgerton,
at all,
no. Well, they're ranked number 4 for a reason. Like I said, 19-3 on the year so far, John. They played a lot of volleyball teams playing a lot of these weekend tournaments where you play 4 or 5 games in a day. Opportunity to come out 5-0, 3-2, whatever.
2 apiece. Mainblick will serve for the Spartans.
Nice
Blocked at the
block.
net. Tip back.
Oh, bullet. Oh, an echo on the stuff. Boy, you got her rounds and AE Ashley Smashley up on the front row.
Good
so
rally
far.
there.
That really was.
Good.
Excellent net play. Fun to watch, John, especially from somebody that doesn't know a whole lot about it. But you know what? It's high school kids competing, and boy, you can't beat it.
And off the hands of Edgerton, and another point.
Yep.
4-2.
Yep. This is fun, and especially we get the advantage of high school sports is sitting courtside. Or match side, I should say, in volleyball, I suppose, huh? Or set side. Okay, over to East.
The lefty.
Lefty. Warren.
And it's in.
Boy, that must have gone right on the right sideline, John, over there. I couldn't pick it up. I just looked at the official. Gave the safe sign.
4-3. Riley on the serve. Oren.
And there's Oren.
Off the touch.
Or no, that was Schmidt.
Point.
Colin Schmidt, 173 kills on the year coming in to tonight's game.
That's going to be long.
Seen a few of those floaters here tonight, John. They get up in the breeze of
Well, yeah,
the
look at these
fans up in the
fans we
ceiling.
have. We've got these giant fans up
These
here.
are like turbines.
They're like Ferris wheels. Things are huge.
They are. We're getting a big breeze here. I've got to keep my sheets.
Oh, that one's up in the crowd.
Yep. Souvenir? Nope, thrown back.
We'll have to have our camera crew between games get a shot of those. I think you could put baskets on the end and put little kids up there to ride around. Oh, nice recovery there by the Spartans.
Warren. Good by KT Rounds. Richter. Oh, nice block by Rounds. Back left corner. Good talk. Good communication that time. Richter calling Quell off that. Warren.
And that's out. No touch.
Nope.
7-4. It's a good volleyball game.
Yep, and we're seeing even the crowd. The kids getting into it. Tonight we got about 5 full rows over there of students. Understanding the importance of this game tonight.
Oh, and another point for the
Rounds
Spartans.
coming up over the top. And Coach Schmidt with a little timeout as the Spartans have gone on a 5-0 run, John. I believe it was 4-3. So
see if our camera guy can get a shot of those giant fans up there.
Yep. We got to see if we can get a communication here. We're seeing if Ryan Denzer can get the Patrick Moore up there.
Those things are huge.
Yep.
I didn't notice
Patrick,
them
can we
until
get the
now.
fans up there? Get a picture of the fans up in the ceiling.
Look at the size of those things.
Perfect. Look at those fans. And John
Huge.
Wells wants to put baskets and put kids in them.
Look at
and give
that.
rides to kids up here. Part of the
Look at
family
that.
festival, right?
The
John?
normal size fan up above to the right.
You might have a few lawsuits, John, if we got kids up there, but I don't know.
It's like those things, where they have the swings hanging down from them out in front
Oh,
of the
there you go. The swings.
of the high
I agree
school.
with that. That would be good. Yep.
Big
Oh,
huge.
isn't that wonderful? We had to bring Patrick Moore and our staff valuable member down from Minneapolis, Minnesota, who's now a full-time member here of our staff and doing an excellent job on the camera work tonight at center court.
See if the Spartans can keep that momentum going.
Ashley East.
That's going to be long.
And a little deep. Lefty, southpaw.
Didn't quite snap the wrist enough there.
Often asked the question if lefties are southpaws or righties northpaws. We'll have the answer for you at some point in time on that one.
8-5.
And here's Oren on the serve again.
And that's out. Wow, service air.
That was a big major break for the Spartans right there to get Oren off the service line.
9-5.
Rundy, boy, that was a sidewinder too.
That's
I noticed that
off
Gabby
Lawrence out of
sometimes
bounds.
a little top spin. That was a little side knuckler.
No, I shouldn't say out of bounds. I guess I should say out of play.
Out of play, yep. See what Rundy, smiling, look at her, having a good time. That's what this is all about. Boom, and a bullet.
service there.
Yep.
She's gotten a few just skimming that top of the net,
But
but
she has.
not on that one.
Nope.
Point goes to Edgerton 10-6.
Yep, still
They
four.
trail.
Bethany Oren to serve.
Grasso, that is
Boy, was that a beauty by Izzy Grasso.
point for the Spartans, so 11-6.
Yep, 67 kills coming in on the year so far. Boy, that was beautifully placed in the deep left-hand corner.
So Sophie Quell will serve.
Yep.
McFarland lead is 5.
Sophie Quell, a little libero. Different colored uniform. Oh, boy, that was just a catch and a throw.
Yeah, I was
wasn't
going to
it,
say
John?
almost like a catch and throw there.
Catch and a throw. Wow.
11-7.
That's what I kind of marvel at some of these, where these kids nowadays, where it appears that they do that more often than not, and they don't get called for it. 22, Lacey not on the serve.
Well, Spartans got a break there. Oh, big hit.
Boom.
Oh.
Is that Schmidt?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
11-8.
Kellen Schmidt.
They got a lot of viewers down in Edgerton tonight. That's good to hear.
Yep.
Our phones are ringing off the hook here.
Well, we should, and again.
Grossel. Schmidt took a
Oh,
little
well
bit off
played.
it.
Rundy, nice dig.
Grossel
Grosso,
again.
Yep.
Schmidt, block.
Oh, a nice block
Ah.
by Maidenblick. Lindsay Maidenblick getting up high and rejecting Schmidt. Nice
12-8.
job, Lindsay.
This is fun.
This is not too bad for two guys that.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yep.
More on the serve. Maidenblick.
Good save by
More
Grosso.
sets again. Echo.
Oh,
Down it
she
goes.
brought the hammer. She brought the hammer on that one. That was back and boom.
Put the hammer down.
Put the hammer down. Kaboom, as they say in basketball, sometimes with a three-point ball.
13-8. More on the serve.
Yep, southpaw.
She's had some good runs back there tonight. Schmidt. Riley.
Well, Echo, Grasso.
Wanted an illegal hit there, the Edgerton coaches. Into the net, recovery. Oh, look at that. And it's out.
Play.
Edgerton wanted an illegal
he's
hit.
got, yep. Coach Schmidt again trying to get the officials' attention and instead sending Kellen Schmidt over to question the official and get an explanation on that. Kellen Schmidt, one of the three captains. Maggie Lawrence, Kathleen Riley, and Kellen Schmidt being the three captains of this year's Crimson Tide team. Explanation given. Coach Schmidt's still not happy with it, but play will go on.
Mike's
as
a
the whistle
competitor,
blows.
you know,
Oh,
head
yes.
basketball coach, assistant softball, and head
Yep.
volleyball. You don't see that too often
No.
anymore.
Boy, do you think he loves kids and loves working with them? I'll tell you what, the community of Edgerton got to be awful happy to have him
14-9 our score. Moore will set it to Eckel. Blocked at the net. That was Olivia Brodsky.
Yep. Grundy out, and Katie rounds in.
So 15-9. Grosso on the serve.
Oh, boy, you could see that was long gone.
She knew it right away.
Yep.
It happens.
Yep. Richter in for Grosso.
15-10.
You know, you'd like to think a 5-point margin, you'd be a little comfortable with that, but not with either of these two teams. Two quality teams here we're seeing tonight, John.
Oh, that's going to be a
And
net
that's
violation.
going to be a net violation on Eckel.
15-11.
Yep.
Tide
Lawrence.
sneaking back.
Yeah, they are. 13 aces. Maggie Lawrence, she's got a couple more here tonight. Almost another one. Good dig by Quell.
Rounds blocked at the net again.
And what's the call?
And they're going to say it's
Looking at the backside judge there, and it was called out off of McFarland, the Spartans.
15-12.
3-0 run here by the Crimson Tide. Eckel going cross court. Oh,
Good
nice
save.
Well,
Rounds.
Rounds
Boom.
and a kill. Katie Rounds, I said, leading the Lady Spartans.
That's another
with kills.
kaboom.
Yep, another kaboom.
16-12.
Yep.
Maidenblick will serve for the Spartans.
Stopped a little 3-0 Crimson Tide run. Good serve by Maidenblick.
And out of bounds, 17-12.
Yep. This is where you really got to take advantage. You got a little momentum here and just build it up as we're getting a little closer to the 20-point mark here, John. Lawrence. Can't anything. Oh, nice by Riley. And guess who, John?
Oh,
I
my.
believe that would be Ashley Lauren again. I wish if this weren't our first telecast, I might have kept track also of some kills and some more stats here, but we're just trying to do the best we can with what we got here. So I know she's got several. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
And
and
a
a
serving mistake by Kathleen
big
Riley.
service there.
Yep.
Just kind of takes a little wind out of your sails, too,
Yep.
when that happens.
Yep. You think you get a little momentum there? The big kaboom by Orn, and then the misfire on the serve.
18-13.
Riley. Quell. Oh, nice set to Rounds.
And another point for the Spartans.
Sophie Quell, the libero.
She did the job. She
Yes,
did her
she
job well
did.
there.
Yep.
Timeout Edgerton.
Yep.
19-13 here in set number 3.
Yep. Hey, a couple other things I want to say here, too. I got some statistics here from Coach Fortune today. Career kills leader. Let's go back in time here. Your career kills leader was 2001 to 2003. Ashley Keel had a total of 777 career kills. Career blocks was Stephanie Volden from 2004 to 2005. 225 blocks. That's a lot. Career assists, 2008 to 2011. Michelle Witt, 1,845, as well as career aces. Michelle Witt, 2008, 2011, 184. Michelle, I just went to her wedding this last summer, and after a nice career playing volleyball at Tennessee State down in Georgia. And career digs, Stevie Weiner, 2011, 2013, 1,507. Those are your career leaders so far in McFarland volleyball history.
Eckel to serve. Spartans up by 6.
Students getting into it.
Boom!
Katie Rounds. Boom. Boy, I'll tell you, when you got a 6-1 Rounds and a 6-2 Eckel, that helps. A 5'10 Dingle. 6-foot Maidenblick. That is great size that you can put up there across the front.
That's
and
gonna
a
be
deep
long.
ball. Was it tipped?
No.
It was not 21-13. Now, don't let it slide. This is the time to keep the momentum going, put them away, get this third set in the book. Oh! Eckel with a little soft floater over the net that dropped in the open space, 22-13.
Edgerton on their heels.
Everybody smiling on the Spartans right now, but keep it going and finish it off. Nice rounds. Little tip. Oops. And a mistake. And again,
Edgerton kind of their own worst enemy right now.
Yeah, they are. They are, what would we say, out of sync, John?
Yeah, that's
what I would say.
23-13.
Well, the Spartans are on a roll. This is where you want to keep on the roll. Finish this off.
Boy, Emma Eckel on a roll here on the serve.
Yep, keep them out of sync right
Set
now.
point.
Get into finish this one off and go into your fourth set. With,
almost made it over. 24-14. That was close.
Yep. And you've got Oren serving.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Lawrence, nice save. Riley. Oh, nice job by Sylvie Quell.
Up into the net.
Eckel. Just a little out of position. You know, you don't want to get a little lazy here, John. I think this set's pretty much over with. I read Auerbach. I could light up a cigar right now, Victory cigar, for this set. But you never know with Oren serving. And it's high school sports, John. We've seen stranger things happen.
Oh,
and
that'll do it.
Beautiful rejection. Beautiful rejection.
25-15, so Spartans win set 1, 25-20. Edgerton wins set 2, 25-21. The Spartans now come back in set 3 and win 25-15. Got to go at least one more, so... How about the music, Bill? We're playing the same music the whole night, over and over. It's like Groundhog Day.
John, let me finish with some of these other career things that, or just awards now also that Coach Fortune gave me. The last 2 years, in 2014, 2015, Emma Eckel has been 2 times the Best Offensive Player Award at the end of the year. The Best Defensive Player last year was awarded to the sister tandem of Jenna and Sophie Quell. Jenna now has graduated and moved on. Sophie obviously is back here as the libero. The Most Improved Player for 2014 and 2015, last 2 years, has been Katie Rounds. And the Hustle Award last year went to Kara KMO Moore. So these people deserve to be recognized. Maybe at this time also we can mention to some of you people watching at home and that, make sure we got a lot of other activities going on. Nice little crowd here tonight for this game, John. It's Thursday night and that. But other activities, we got our cross-country team with Coach Fisher. Ken, get out to see them. Girls tennis under Coach Gaffney. Boys soccer, Coach Gorzalek. Girls swimming, Coach Weiss. Girls volleyball, again, you're viewing that. Girls golf with Coach Lundquist. And we've got the football team. And like I mentioned, our next telecast will be tomorrow night against Broadhead Judah here, a home game. So get out and support. We've got so many kids participating in activities, and I'm sure they appreciate it when you get out there, lend your support, or if you see them around town and that, tell them how much you appreciate their efforts and activities. And this is what makes McFarland a great community and a great athletic setup for all kids that are part of this. We give so many opportunities to so many different kids with all these different sports. So I really appreciate the support not only of their fellow students, but also you, the fans, the families, and the community of McFarland, so as well as the alumni. So again, shout out tonight maybe to the Hefties in Shanghai, China, to my son Brett, maybe watching down in Columbia, South America. I know there are other people watching in other parts, so please get the message out to your other family members. If they can't be here tonight, they can turn on to YouTube McFarland Cable and they can view this game. It will be on later tonight and into the weeks to come. You can view this as well as our next telecast. So get in touch with them and find out what it is. Okay, John, set 4, 2-1 Spartans leading the number 4 ranked team in the state, Edgerton Crimson Tide.
Oh, and a good start on a block.
Eckel
1-0. Like I said, it's a game of momentum. You get some runs going.
Yep. And if you've got it, take full advantage of it. Correct, John?
That's correct.
As we can see how fast it can turn. And once it turns, it's sometimes real hard to get it back.
Schmidt again goes from left to right, but that one just goes long.
Yep.
2-0 Spartans.
I like to say, use the word, it went awry. That would be an English teacher's, ex-English teacher's statement, huh?
That one's deep. 2-1.
You know what it was? Those doggone fans up there again that we showed you earlier, they get going a little fast. Just imagine if there were kids up there in them right now, John.
And that is a service error.
Yep, back to back.
There's something you can't. It's like missed free throws in basketball.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. That was a great analogy, John. I was going to bring that up. Good dig by Schmidt. A set, and Oren on the pound. Great serve. Kill.
Oh, big hit, but that's going to be out of bounds. Again, I think there was some question whether the player was underneath the net for Edgerton.
They were talking about the center court line. By the way, John, do you know what that center court line is called in volleyball?
The net line?
Nope. Hey, this is great. I've actually got some information. I have stumped the golden voice of McFarland Athletics Wells on this. Only because I looked it up on the internet today and it happened to pop up in a volleyball quiz. It is called the 10-foot line, John.
I think the 10-foot line's the green line, isn't it?
Maybe it is. So I'm still going to be wrong.
Oh, Oren putting on a show.
Because I did. The line closest to the net, you are right, is called the 7-foot line. And I answered it true, and it was false because it's called the 10-foot line. So you are correct.
Edgerton now up 4-3.
Oh, nice little.
Eckel takes a little bit off it.
Yep.
Tied at 4.
You know, that's another part of it, John, that I've kind of witnessed tonight too, just watching this, how important it is to put some different spins and touches on the ball. It's not all the time just get up and pound it as hard as you can, but it's the almost up into the fan, John.
That was close.
That came pretty close. If there were kids riding up there,
that ball would have been
shredded. They would have been able to hit it.
That would have been shredded.
That would have shredded the ball.
Let's hope that thing doesn't fall. 5-4. Maidenblick on the serve. Riley will set it to Oren.
Oh, what a great return.
Oh, big hit.
Rounds.
6-4. Crowd getting into it.
Well, they should. We even got some signs up there in the stands tonight.
It's louder in here than it is for basketball games.
Nice crowd tonight.
Yeah.
Well, and you got a fair amount of people here from Edgerton, too.
And they're all sitting on one side. I like that.
Oren. So, yeah, nice game tonight, John.
They just know when to take a little bit off and when to pound it.
Yep.
6-5.
Shouldn't have said nice game. I should have said nice match tonight.
Block at the
nice
net.
Block. Guess the Orens. We just got Orened. A double block by the sisters.
I believe
Ashlyn
one is
and Bethany.
really good runner in track, and I think that might be. And that's going to be a tip out of bounds. I believe it's Ashlyn Oren.
And again, off a kaboom, off a Katie Rounds. Big bounder.
7-6 McFarland.
Yep. Katie Rounds had a nice match tonight herself. Spartans playing well as a team tonight, John. Complimenting each other, doing a lot of good things. Oh, into the net was Oren.
8-6. Didn't have much choice there.
No, that was a tough ball. Boy, that's a nice serve by Eckel. Oh, and Rounds gets a kill from a dead stance.
9-6.
That was a seeing eye kill. That was very well placed, or maybe just lucky. Yep, Edgerton tonight just looks a little out of sync, John, or I think it also has something to do with McFarland playing some nice team volleyball tonight.
Yeah, but a long ways to go in this one, so.
You're not willing to...
No.
Not willing to put this in the books yet.
And that goes out. 10-7. Takes the serve out of Oren's hand, too. So Gabby Rundy will be back to serve for the Spartans here in match number 4. McFarland leading 2-1.
Boy, Gabby, it's that nice little pound and serve. Schmidt. Ashley East over there with that left hand. Oren.
And that into the
Grasso.
net.
Yep, a little on the short side.
10-8.
You're right, Edgerton kind of quietly sneaking back in here, John.
Yeah, long ways to go, especially when you're playing best of 5.
Best of 5, and at this level, hey, they're not the number 4 ranked team in the state for no reason at all. They play a lot of competitive volleyball, not just this year, but in the off season and years previous. A lot of experience on this court tonight. Oh, and there's that.
And just like that, we're tied at 10.
That net serve, well, off the top, just throws off your rhythm, and 10-10 that quick. I'm just enjoying watching the kids on both sides here, John, tonight, smiling and enjoying it. This is wonderful.
And another point for the Crimson Tide. They take the lead, 11-10.
Izzy Gossett coming up a little short again. Bethany Oren. Quell. And another short ball.
Spartans now again their worst
Ashley
enemies.
East. Yep.
And it's 12-10 Edgerton. McFarland going to take a timeout. Again, when you go best of 5, it's a long ways to go.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's, what, a 5-0-6-0 run now for them. Let me ask you a couple other things. I took a volleyball quiz today for fun. Can the ball touch the net on the serve, John?
Yes.
Yes, it can. If the hitter hits a hard ball straight down on the opponent's side of the net, what is it called?
Kill.
It is called a kill. Okay, here's one that I had a problem with. I guessed right. If your coach tells you to serve to area 3, what position are you serving to on the court? Would be area 3.
Middle.
The middle front. What would area 6 be?
Back.
Middle back.
Middle back.
Yeah, very good, huh? We're showing you our educational skills here. I got a few more questions on the next time out.
See if the Spartans can break that momentum here.
Oh, and she said it, and nobody was there.
So the unforced error.
Yep.
We'll give the ball back to the Spartans and Sophie Quell. 11 for the Spartans, 12 for Edgerton. That's going to go out.
You know, John, I am
bounce.
just so impressed with watching very little volleyball and stuff like that, I mean, the serves that girls are digging out here, I mean, these are bullet, they're spinning, they're knuckleballs. These aren't the easiest things in the world. Back in my heyday of playing Phi-Ed volleyball.
Another
It
air.
looked a little different than this. Coach Fortune
14-11.
Yep, don't want to let this slip away here.
Edgerton
22.
digging their way back.
Yep. Lacey Knott, jump serve. Oh, and that's that net serve, throwing the rhythm up, but Spartans able to recover. Oh,
And
but
another
a nice
point.
set. Kathleen Riley, a beautiful assist on that. Beautiful set, though, Aaron.
15-11,
Yep.
Crimson Tide.
Get a little moisture off the floor. That's the last thing you want to see is an injury to any of these kids. These 4 years, the time is very precious, as those of us that have kids that are now out of high school understand how neat it would be to go back and have the time again. Jump serve again. Lacey Knott, tough serves. Maiden Blick, good return.
And another point. Just when Bill had Edgerton headed to the bus.
Yes, it did. And maybe I spoke too soon there.
It's now 16-11.
Yes, it is.
The Tide
And it
on a
was-
roll.
It was 10-6.
And an ace.
It was
17-11, timeout McFarland.
at 10-6. They have now outscored us 11-1, John. All right, a couple more quizzes here. When no one touches the serve and it lands in bounds, it's called an,
We just saw one.
yes,
Ace.
it's called an ace. The line closest to the net's not called the 7-foot line, it's called the 10-foot line. If you were serving third and your team started with the serve, what position would you start in? If you were going to be the third person to serve for your team, what position would you start in at the beginning of the game? You're going to be the third person to serve, so where would you start? What position?
Middle front.
Oh, boy, you are dead on. Isn't this interesting how much we're learning here?
The Crimson Tide on a roll here. 17-11, up 6.
Well, Lacey Knott's been on a serving roll here.
Spartans need
Lawrence.
to break the momentum here.
Riley.
Schmidt,
Oh, boy.
another point.
And what we said about momentum.
They are storming ahead now, 18-11. Wow.
I think people are sitting here and just kind of, maybe like myself, kind of thought, hey, that Edgerton was ready to warm up the bus and get going, but they are right back in. Nice bump by Quell.
There, they
Beautiful
put her
set.
down. 18-12, not soon enough there.
Nope. Hopefully it didn't just stop the Mo for 1 point here. Hopefully Karen Warback to serve.
And she's picked
Hopefully-
up quite a few points for the Spartans
Yep.
tonight.
Left-handed serve. I got to come at you maybe a little different.
Yep, over the
And
line.
touching the net.
They caught that
Okay.
one.
Yep. Yes, they did. 18-13. That's what the Spartans need to do.
Keep that momentum rolling here. Paramore. Oh, into the
and
net.
they got a break. Olivia Bratsky make into the net. 18-14. Taking 1 point at a time. Boy, this would be big if the Spartans can sneak back up in here real quick. Oh, but a nice net play.
And that's a point
deep
for the
ball.
Tide.
That looked like that must have hit pretty close to the back line. Tough break for the Spartans. They had a nice rejection up at the net, but then deep ball put over the top. 19-14. Got to get it back right here. Nice serve by Schmidt. Eckel. And
No doubt about that one.
kaboom. Nope. And she
That's
gets the
again-
hammer back.
That's going left to right.
Yep. The hammer. She'll bring it.
19-15.
Yep.
Grossel will serve. And a serving air. (20-15).
Yep. Got to turn it right here. Lawrence, nice serve. Eckel.
Oh!
Boy.
Net play, point Edgerton.
Yep, Riley right up there with the rejection. Riley and Bethany Orrin.
Lawrence
Yeah,
will
tough.
serve 21-15.
Rounds. Riley. Not. Oh, to the deep right corner. And rounds.
big hit.
Oh,
Wow.
I'll tell you, KT, she can bring the hammer. She's got a hammer herself right there. As I
Mainblick
would
will
say.
serve 21-16.
Kaboom!
Oh, play it
Yep.
off the backboard.
Point and a break for, and there's the hammer echo.
And a point for the Spartans.
Yep. On the comeback trail, John. This is nice, isn't it? Sometimes you people at home, we're just going to let you watch because we don't have much to say except for just sit back and enjoy it like we are. Riley.
Oh, nice
but
block.
rejection. Tell you what, you've got
Timeout, Edgerton.
Rounds and Eckel and Ashley East up in the front row again. The tall trees can make it pretty difficult if that set gets too close to the net. You're not going to get it past them. So 21-18. Few more. Let's see. When the other team gets a point off a serve or a missed hit, what's it called, John? When one team makes a mistake and it goes to the other team, what does the official call it?
A point.
Yes, and also it starts with an S. Side
Out.
Side out. You are correct. Who's the only person who can go into the game without having to sub in?
Libero.
A libero. And what is it called when the server steps over the serving line?
Footfall.
A
Line
foot fault.
violation.
No, foot fault, just like in tennis.
There are
Okay.
similarities.
Yep. Yes, there are.
Mainblick on the serve. Lawrence, Riley, Orrin. Boom. Down it goes. Money in the bank for the Crimson Tide.
Boy, she is just so tough. Yep. Has a beautiful set, too. A little off the net. And there comes Eckel
Had
right
an answer.
back. He said, hey, Ashley, you can do it. You're going to see me come right back at you with my own. All right, big service
Keep it
right here.
going.
Big service game. Eckel. Put a few aces. Oh, nice little tip.
Good
Almost
choice.
a tip kill. Yep. And who do we have in the back row serving now?
They got it.
Ashlyn Orrin at 23-19. And here will come the jump bullet serve. Top spin. Nice dig by Quell. Oh, and beautiful.
Katie Rounds.
Nice job. Yep, beautiful. Way to get Orrin off that service line. And Gabby Rundy at 23-20. We are in set 4.
We can do
Spartans leading 2-1.
We can do it.
Oh, look at the side spin on that. Difficult return. Quell up. And the number 3 to the doctor. MD Marley Dingle with the ace, with the kill. I'm sorry, with the kill. 43 kills on the year.
23-21.
Big one. Rundy again. Oh, and a little different spin, top spin on that serve. Too close to the net and the rejection.
23-22.
Dingle
Timeout,
and
Edgerton.
Grossel. Dingle and Grossel double teaming that. Set was too close to the net, and they were able to reject it. Fans on their feet. What a great night, John, of volleyball. And again, we don't get paid a stinking dime for this. We're doing this out of the goodness of our hearts, our love for kids.
And we're sitting in brand new chairs that were purchased this year thanks to donations.
Yep. Yes,
the chairs along the both benches and the scores table. I tell you what, Bill, I like this. For one who sits on the scores table all year during basketball games, I like having all the fans on one side of the gym. Just a personal preference. But I kind of like that. Then you don't have fans behind the teams and behind the scores table. And here we go.
Lawrence. Matt. Oh, Spartans got a break. Eckel. Oh. Bethany Oren on the rejection, John. And we are at set point. We getting paid overtime tonight, John?
Schmidt, Oren to serve, 24.
Bethany Oren.
22.
Fans making some noise, trying to rattle her. Oh, and she did it. And, John, we are going to set number 5.
So 25-20, 25-21. Edgerton in the second, 25-15. McFarland in the third, 25-22. Edgerton in the fourth.
John, we've had what a great game for our first live telecast, huh? And again, I will share with you people, again, I'd like to thank on camera Patrick Morn sitting up at center court giving us some great views of the action here tonight. We've got Ryan Denzer manning the board over here. Great graphics in that, helping us out. And, of course, my sidekick, the golden voice of McFarland Athletics, John Wells, doing a great job here on the play-by-play.
I do a little bit of everything.
There's just little old me just kind of giving you, trying to pretend that I know what I'm talking about here, but giving you some fun little trivia and stats and other stuff for your enjoyment. So, I'll tell you what, we are going overtime. We are right now at, can't see the clock up there. Are we at 9 o'clock, John?
No, it's always 9 o'clock there. 8:07 Central Time.
It's 8:08, but boy, I'll tell you, this has been very enjoyable, John. You know, and I've only gotten over here, you know, shame on me for all I've done in that. I only been over to a couple of volleyball games in the past, but this is, boy, this is enjoyable. And I think even more so, this Kelly Sheffield of Wisconsin's really brought more, you know, attention to volleyball just in this area with the University of Wisconsin doing as well as they're doing and everything else. But hey, this is like getting to be like everything else, year-round sport now.
You know, and
you know,
there's a number of schools in Wisconsin that offer boys volleyball.
Yes, there are. Some very good boys volleyball. Madison Follett, Middleton, both traditionally usually have some pretty strong
mainly
teams.
in the Milwaukee area.
Yes,
but
yep. Got a couple schools here. Like I said, I believe the LaFollett's and Middleton's once in a while.
Problem is you add too many sports, you kind of water down your athletes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, for us to offer then a boys volleyball, I don't know if we have the manpower for that. So, like I said, I listed all the other activities that our kids are involved with, and it's just wonderful for a district of this size. About 700 students in that you can have fall sports. We have about 7 offerings, I think, for kids to participate in. That's in addition to all your clubs and other activities, music activities, marching band. Got a play.
Set number 5.
Yep. And I hope all of you had a chance to get out and get your last favorite beverage of the night. And again, it's a school night, and these kids are putting it on the line here tonight. Fun, John. It's really fun to watch these kids compete. And my number one thing is to watch them having fun. A lot of smiles out here, encouraging each other, good sportsmanship.
Oh, nice save.
Nice save.
But not enough.
Izzy Gressel.
1-0.
Yep. She made a couple earlier mistakes, but that's what you love to see. Don't hang your head in that. Just come right back. You know, you
especially in
can't do anything.
volleyball, you know, it just comes right back at you. You just got to keep
Play
your head
in the
up.
present. Play in the present. You know, you can't do anything about what just happened. Rounds. Oh. Gee. Take a wild guess who that was,
It's, like I said, it's that hang time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, nice recovery.
Never give up. Never
Nope.
say it's done.
Nope. Oh, nice set. Oh, but they are going to call.
Well, I don't know what that was.
That's a line judge calling something.
An illegal hit. Ball on
Saying
the other
ball
side of the
passed
antenna.
over the antenna. Coach Smith.
Of course, we couldn't see it from here. So.
No, I don't think we really have a real good angle to see
I don't know if
that.
I would have seen it. I would have known
No.
what it was anyway. So.
Oh, but an
And
errant
back
serve.
with
Too
a
bad
serving
by
error.
Lindsay Maidenblack. It's too bad. I tell you, when you get in the 5th set, you definitely don't want to be given any freebies up here, John. 2-2 with 1 minute on the clock.
And that's a serving error. Back to back.
Give him the gift.
And again, a little bit of pressure right now.
Yeah.
And set number 5.
You think the hearts are pounding maybe a little harder, a little more of an adrenaline rush, right? Hey, you're playing for the top spot in the conference right now in the Rock Valley North. Nice job again by KT. Katie Rounds.
Puts the Spartans up 4-2.
Yep. She is leading the team in kills so far this year, and she hasn't done anything to discredit that tonight. She's done a great job. Nice quick set. Oren, and
That's long.
a little long, and is Coach Schmidt going to get a TO here? Dick Vidal would say, get a TO, baby! TO,
Tell you what,
baby!"
though, it's so important, and you know, you and I have talked about this in basketball and football, how athletics, you know, just mirrors life in general.
Oh,
you
for
get
sure.
knocked down, you make a mistake,
Yep.
you can't let it bother you. You
No.
got to keep going, and you talk about working as a team in the work world, the business world. You know, kids learn that type of thing right here in athletics, and I tell you, just that whole thing about, okay, I made a mistake, I know it, I got to move
Absolutely.
forward.
Yep.
And that's not easy. Let's face it, we've got a lot of people in the world today who cannot do that.
And don't lay the blame on others.
And that's right. And the other thing is, you know, tough things are going to happen. Things aren't always
Right.
going to go your way, and you got to put that aside, keep moving forward. And
Right. Yep.
that's what athletics will teach you. And
Absolutely. You know, this is really a game of life out here. You know, it's not just a game of volleyball, John. said, I don't care what the sport is or something, all of the, the character traits and everything else that you learn from athletics are just wonderful. Becoming a better person.
Oh,
Oren.
She knows it. Just what we were talking about.
Yep.
I was at a football game recently, and
was that the 80-72?
it was an eight-man game, and kids running all the way down for a touchdown, and the boy never gave up and chased him down.
Yep.
And you learn from that.
Yep. Long.
That's long.
Spartans,
so Edgerton now making some mistakes.
Yep. Spartan
7-3.
ladies coming up off the bench, supporting their team. Kids getting into it.
Oh,
good recovery.
Well, nice recovery there. Schmidt, big hit.
Oh,
the dig.
Wow.
Schmidt again.
Oh, great recovery. Wow, is this a fun point, John? Oh, man, Bethany Oren.
Edgerton has lost a little bit of their edge.
A little bit of the edge.
They just got to dig in, and Spartans got to take advantage of that.
Yep,
you start doubting yourself out there,
and
you're in trouble.
Yep, and I can see Kellen Schmidt trying to pump her team up here, giving the fist. Look at her, pulling them together. That's senior leadership. I'll tell you, we've seen her do that in the basketball floor too, Jen. You got to have that positive leader out there sometimes, Again, like you said, can't hang your head. What's done is done. Oh, kaboom! Oh, and almost, Ashen Oren almost came behind the bench to retrieve that, but didn't get to it. 9-4, and like we saw last game, Spartans were ahead 10-6 in that fourth set and lost it as Crimson Tide went on 11-1 run. They cannot allow that to happen here. Crossels had a couple of mistakes kind of on this, getting her body coming this direction and trying to kill it back the other direction. Boy, this Nat's tough serves. Boy, nice gut.
Oh!
Wow.
I think that was Mainblick on the block.
Boy, doing some nice rejections up there at the net.
10-5 Spartans. More to serve. Set 5, 2-2. Good coverage by the Spartans. Eckel.
Eckel again, that 6'2" frame. And she at times doesn't even have to get that much off the floor, and she can still place that.
Edgerton looks a little tired. Bill, they've only played, I believe, 7 players over here. I think Lawrence is the only one that's come in and out. Spartans have played, they've gone probably, 9 deep?
Probably, yep. I would have to agree with that. Boy, this has been so entertaining, John. I just hope that, like I said...
10. They've played 10, the Spartans have.
Seriously, people, if you like this, please spread the word to, other people that weren't here tonight where they can go back and view this telecast. Again,
it's not cheap entertainment to come out to a game.
No,
that gives it a bad name. It's great entertainment at a low cost.
Right. We're cutting
it's only $3-4 bucks,
And then if you want to still hear us or see us, go home and you can watch it on YouTube, McFarland Cable at any point in time, right, John?
Got to see it live.
Us. Yep. Come out here. Show these kids.
Grossel with the big hit, 12-5.
And again, Schmidt still cheering on, trying to get her her teammates here.
These two teams
up.
will meet again this year.
Oh, yeah. Goal.
And the block out of bounds. Point Edgerton.
Yep. Schmidt trying to lead her team back here. Well, it's interesting, John. When you're a senior, you know these are the last times you're going to be doing this stuff. So takes on a little extra significance.
Into the net, so 12-7.
Be a little careful.
Swinging back to the Edgerton side here now. Kellen Schmidt. Violation.
Yeah.
Double hit. 12-8.
Coach Fortune probably thinking, maybe give this, one more point? And get a TO, do you think, John, if this doesn't go the Spartans' way?
Boom!
And the hammer.
Eckel puts the hammer down.
Yep.
13-8.
Yep. It
Big
was
point.
Emma
Big
Eckel
point.
or Katie Round's time right there. One of those two had to bring the hammer.
Richter on the serve. Orrin with an answer.
Yep. Kind of interesting cheer out of the kids. Do you hear what they were saying? Keep your focus. Good.
Well
An
said.
educated volleyball crowd.
Well
huh?
said.
Keep your focus.
13-9.
That's good. How much fun is this for kids, too, at a high school volleyball game, to hear this kind of cheering and enthusiasm? And when it comes from your classmates, how neat that is.
Good to see kids supporting kids.
Yes, it does, John.
Off the block.
KT,
Point
Katie
McFarland.
Rollins, yep.
14-9.
It's had a nice ball game tonight.
Crowd's
nice
on
match.
their feet.
Yep.
Lindsay Mainblick.
Just no service errors. Just put it in play. Boy, not giving Orrin a chance to pound it.
Boom!
Oh!
There it is! That'll do it. Spartans
Kaboom!
pick up.
Katie Rounds putting, as we would say, the exclamation point.
Set 5,
Kaboom!
15-9.
What an entertaining evening of high school volleyball in our first ever attempt, John, at doing volleyball. I'll tell you, I enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun, and
Well, hopefully the fans did, and they'll let us know, hey, we
Yeah,
enjoyed
we'll
this.
see.
And
you know, the
we
station
don't
could
always
be
hear that.
no,
So
the station could be flooded with calls one way or another, huh?
yeah, we don't always hear that, but I tell you what, for our debut, couldn't have had a better match.
Oh, I know.
It was
I
great.
agree with you, John. So we had in 5 sets again. The Lady Spartans tonight move into first place in the Rock Valley North at 3-0. So, again, I'm going to thank our helpers tonight. Patrick Morn on the camera up at center court again, providing some great camera work tonight. Ryan Denzer on the board, providing the graphics and that, doing another wonderful job. We couldn't do it without him. John Wells, the voice of McFarland Athletics, helped me out. Bill the Big K Cather, hoping to give you some entertaining little looks at the game of volleyball and other stuff here tonight. So a huge thank you out to all those people. And again, my hope is that this telecast provided you, the viewing public, with an enjoyable evening of McFarland youth sports. And for the kids participating, another special memory for them. Spread the word that, again, you can view this on YouTube, McFarland Cable, at any time. So again, I feel honored and privileged to be given this opportunity as a 2-time cancer survivor. So be sure to either get here in person. Again, it's very cheap entertainment, but wonderful entertainment. And join John Wells and myself for our next telecast, which will actually be the football game tomorrow night. Broadhead Judah in town. So I'm going to say, for Bill, the Big K Cather, and John, the golden voice of McFarland Athletic Wells, who we are both just living the dream, we're signing off and reminding you all, stay healthy, stay positive, Live each day to its fullest. Laugh and smile every day. God bless you, and so long from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA.